What's in your you may have or maybe. Understand? The one I don't really have the okay. It was all about it. I was I say. I was I say, I'm telling you where in any situation you see, give thanks to God. I don't know. Yeah, my gosh.
Okay.
Come.
Okay, thanks for coming. What's it?
I let him money very one. Why don't more?
Everybody don't speak your language.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you do. Good evening from me. All right.
Thanks for joining, everybody. Good afternoon, my side.
I don't understand.
Good afternoon, my side. Thanks for joining, everyone.
My words on. I say my concrete mama today. Don't take when we to lot talk.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Proje. Ma, the focus why I be the topic you are.
Yes, we always have topic.
All right.
We always have topic. Reverend. Good afternoon, Reverend Chijoke. Yeah.
Your grandchildren.
I'm in a noisy environment. Yeah, we can't complain. They are okay.
Okay, thank
Which
God.
language?
English, they are so beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. Where's the Bros 270. Bros 270. Brother Alpha, thanks for joining. Sister Helen, thank you, ma. Thanks for joining. If you are just joining, you are welcome. If you are, I'm good. I'm going back to work today. I'm on night duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just started?
Yeah, I just started after my 4 days off. I think I have 4 days again to work. Then I will go on annual leave. Annual leave, almost 2 weeks annual leave I took.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just came back from work. It was 10 o'clock. I came back from work.
Mm-hmm.
It's now 15 minutes to 12 midnight.
Wow.
Then I just saw you are on. I said, let me come and promote like the video to let people know you are here a little bit before I go to bed.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Okay. My almost 2 o'clock is your 12 o'clock midnight. Almost 24 hours. Okay. Where's say hi, Faith? Where's say bye? Bye. Thank you. Okay.
Greetings from Spain.
Thank you. Thank you. Reverend Chijoke, thank you. I call you just to check on you because it has been long I've not heard from you. I have to call to check on you.
Mama, me?
No, I don't have your phone number.
I'll message you in the chat.
Because
so that we can be on WhatsApp.
Yes, because at times we take the family a little bit further. But since you are still knowing me, I'm still knowing you, maybe we should still have patience, you understand?
Yeah, I'll send you my number. I'll send it to the normal chat.
Yeah. You are the best mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Idomu.
He get with I want ask. I want tell me no.
Of English, please, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
He get with I want ask. He
Okay.
get that day when I message you, I go ask you where you dey. You go see you dey Germany.
Yeah.
So what I want ask, he get one of my friends. He dey Italy, but right now me I dey Germany. He dey Italy, so he say he want amend in Italy. Don't visited. He want amend them to German document. Say he not get any idea of how to do it. So I go save myself and him, but I go ask people. So I don't know whether you get any idea about how they change that.
The best way to do it, that as he just come here, he will be working, everything will be okay for him. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, with his Italian document, he can come. He can come with Italian document. If he come, let him look for work.
Okay.
If he get work, an ordinary letter that the work will give to him, there is work everywhere, any type of work at all. Once they give him that letter that they have work for him, then since he's your friend, you will still write him letter that if he come, he have a place in your house where he will sleep.
Which is
Address. Then he should just take all this thing to German embassy in Italy. You understand? They will just give him visa immediately, and with that visa, as he come, they give him the card, everything. He will just start to work, have his insurance card and everything. Very, very easy.
Okay, it means you need to come with visa.
Because although I heard that they said you can work with your unbefisted, or if you have the one of EU, that is what I have. I had. If you have the one of EU, if you come first, you carry him to. If you come first, you carry him to home office.
Yeah.
You carry him to home office. You go and ask questions. Because when I did my own, I was having 5 years. Out of my 5 years, I've already used 2 years in Italy. Then I was not having only 3 years. So when I came here, people said I should throw my document away. I should go and do political asylum. I said, I'm not doing any political asylum. Let me go to home office to go and ask what will I do? How will I stay and work? I'm here to work. So I went. I brought out all my documents. I said, this is what I have. I'm from Italy. I want to work. Can I work with this document? They said, no, I cannot work with the document. I said, okay, how am I going to work with my document? So they said, because they speak English, they said, since I'm a mother of EU, EU citizen, one of my child should come. One of my child should come with me here to Deutschland. One of my child can give me the residence to stay.
Yes.
So that is why my son in the UK now relocate because of me. So he came. Since he have Italian passport, he wasn't having problem. When I took him down, they said, welcome to Germany. All the rights you have in Italy, you still have it here. So he was able to open his account, everything. He get a job. So it was his contract of work with his resident. They now used to give me fission bisanigo. That the one we call sleep.
But you get what thing I want to ask, because I know you want to understand, but I know how they try. You say he get person when first do when they explain to me. But my friend, he say when he do his own, they first give him 6 months advice. Then he say after 6 months, they can't give him 1 year. I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't know.
My dear, even if they give you 1 month, even if it is 1 month they give to you, as soon they have opened it, they give you permit to stay. From there, you go, you start off, you start.
Then after that, they still collect the Italy document from you.
I have my permanent resident permit in Italy. I have it here. I have my German permanent resident permit. They did not collect
They will not
it.
take anything from you. Okay.
They didn't take it from me. They said they don't need it. But I submitted it when I want to start. They just do the photocopy. In short, when the 3 years expire, I was even expecting a permanent resident permit in Germany here. They said anything that come from Italy did not concern them. So I have to rush back to Italy to go and change my 5 years to permanent resident. Yeah, in short, I have to even take visa. I took visa from here to go to Italy. Yeah, I took visa. They put visa in my passport because they gave me 3 years because I was having 3 years. So when my 3 years expire from here, I was not working. I was not working. My son said he did not like that work that he was working. So when I go and renew it, they said, "Where is my son working contract?" I said, "My son said it's no more working." They said they are sorry. If I'm not working, my son is not working. They are not going to renew for me. You understand? My son was working. Me, I was having government. So there was a proof that we are taking care of ourselves. You understand?
Yes. So it means the best way to do it is you will not depend on the
government or government. You understand? That was what they told me, that when they gave to me, my son was working. Me, I was having government. I was doing a voluntary work for government. At least income was coming to me. I was earning 850 euro. They said, "Now I'm not any. My son is not any. Both of us depend on government." They said they are sorry. My son can stay because he have Italian passport. Me, I should go back to Italy. And I told them I can't go back to Italy because I don't have the document. It expired. They said I can apply for visa. I applied for visa. I paid immediately. They stamped my passport. I have to go back to Italy to go and renew my document. It is with the visa. I went back to Italy. I submitted. So they gave me in Italy 2 weeks to come and take the paper. I have to come back here. You understand? Then resubmit again. By then, I now beg my son, go and work. This is what they say. So you have to still go and get a contract of work because of me. So when I came back, I submit with the contract of work to them. Then after 2 weeks, I was able to still take the visa, go back to Italy, go and take my permanent resident and come back here. So when I came back, I submitted to them. I said, now I have Italian permanent resident. They said no. If no work, no document. If no work, no document. So my son have to work again, give me 3 months pay slip. With the 3 months pay slip I gave to them, they now gave me my document. It's not easy.
That's nice.
It's not easy. But now I am no more under my son because I have a permanent residence now. That's because they told me I'm no more under my son again. I'm now on my own.
That's nice. It's okay.
Yeah.
No problem. I just want to clarify some that.
Yeah. They speak English. They speak English. Yeah. So the boy can.
I know. I am in Germany also. I have been here for 8 years. Just that I don't know anything about this program. So someone just asked me, so I just decided to say, okay, I will ask people.
Yeah.
Maybe there may be someone who have the idea. Because for me, I don't have the idea of all those things.
I think it's better don't ask people, because people give you negative information that at the end of the day it's not going to help. It's not going to help documents. You understand me? I just went to the office. I just went to the office to go and ask, this is what I have. How am I going to stay? And it is what they told you. If you just obey what they tell you, you don't have problem.
Yeah, sure.
You don't have problem.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Mama, we are already 4K.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But how have you been?
I'm good.
Do you know, Mama, today I went live.
Oh, how?
Just to try, because they say you have to go live for 3 days.
Yeah.
So I went. I didn't know how to go off camera. I thought maybe I click something, it will just close my camera so I can just be like how you are seeing me now. I was in my pajamas, so.
But it doesn't really mean. But you don't need to go off camera. You need to open camera so that people will now.
Yeah, no, Mama, I just want to try for that 30 minutes to see what, And people came through, Mama.
You see?
People came through. People even gave me gift too.
You see? You see? You make money fast so on TikTok. You make money fast on TikTok.
And I said, wow.
Yeah.
In my pajamas, no shower with my hair mess. First show.
The beauty of a woman is being known when that woman never make up. If the woman just wake up from sleep, that is when you will know that your wife is very beautiful. No artificial attachment and everything.
And because you can't see anyone, you can't bring anyone to the box. I was there. I said, can anyone hear me? Can you Some people come, I see that, number of people, 2, 3, they drop. Yeah. 2, 3, they drop. Then some people stay for 50 minutes. Somebody stay for 30 minutes. Somebody stay for 45 minutes. I said, oh, I'm blessed. So I was just trying. So I just raised a topic and I said, today I just want to ask how you are. Yeah. I said, how are you doing today? So I was just talking about that. People put comment in the thing and I talk about that comment. And I went for an hour without preparing for it. So I just want to do the 3 days, open up, then I will collaborate with you so that I went for an hour without preparing for it. So
congratulations.
I just want to do the 3 days.
So what you will do now, if you are going to live tomorrow, there's a calendar there where you can register your live stream. Register your live stream. Inform TikTok tomorrow this time you will go on live. This is what you want to discuss. You understand? So they will review the live stream. Then they will now send you notification.
Maybe Yoge can stand his microphone also.
Yeah, I have just mute her. You understand? Then
yeah.
This is where you get it, so that you can just do it maybe now if you want.
Okay.
Then for tomorrow, look at it up. Sorry for that.
Parents.
Sorry for that. Here, up here.
Okay.
There is a calendar. A calendar.
Is that on this app or on
this app?
on
This
the
app.
studio?
TikTok.
Oh,
TikTok. Your
okay.
profile picture.
Yeah.
Just look up.
Okay.
You will see a calendar. You click on the calendar.
Oh, okay.
If you click on the calendar, look at it. Just go through and read it. Read it. Read it. What you want to do, then the time. You understand?
Okay.
Then
Okay.
you read after the if you create the event finish, you register the event. Then TikTok will now review it. TikTok will
Okay.
ask you to make a video for it. Then you will now make a video and post the video. Then,
Oh.
yes, 30 minutes before the time, TikTok will now remind you so that you will get yourself prepared for the live stream.
Okay.
Then while you are on live stream, it will now give you more traffic because TikTok will share the live stream to For You page and for your
Okay.
followers to come and support you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And I enjoyed it than I do the one I do on Facebook. Facebook, you don't see anyone, but I stay there. So maybe it has prepared me for not seeing the people, the engagement.
How can you not see anybody on Facebook?
Facebook, when you are doing the live, they come in a box, but you can't bring them into the live like this.
You can come and join me now in my Facebook. I'm on live.
Unless we are doing it through Zoom.
No, not Zoom. Not Zoom.
When you are doing Facebook Live,
yeah,
you see that the people have come.
Yeah.
People have joined.
Yeah,
but you can't communicate with them like how you're talking to me.
You can do it. YouTube, you can do it.
Yeah, not YouTube. Facebook.
Facebook, you can do it. Facebook, you can do it because they see that TikTok is taking all their users. So they do things like TikTok now.
Really?
Yeah.
I just went live on Tuesday. Maybe I haven't noticed it though.
Yeah, go and update your Facebook.
Maybe not on the phone, but on the computer. So
on the phone.
Really?
Yes, on the phone.
Wow. Then I'll look through and see. They better catch up. But here is more engaging than that Apple.
Yes, because if you are here, you don't go there anymore. If you are here, you don't go there anymore. So they now see that they thought TikTok cannot go anywhere, but TikTok is taking everybody
Just
away.
Being here for these few days, I've seen that so much different.
Yeah, TikTok is taking everybody away now. So they are doing everything now that TikTok is doing.
I'm not sure they can catch up.
Because this is what we're supposed to learn. This is what we all now. This is a typical example. You cannot tell a child that the child cannot grow. You can't tell another person what can do. You understand? Because you do not, at times the word power cannot end up in your hand.
No. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, you can.
So I'll try. I'll see what time I can go tomorrow because tomorrow is Saturday here. The kids are here. So I need to look for time in between. So even if it's just 30 minutes to finish that 3 days strike.
Do more than 30
then I
minutes.
find time properly and arrange my streaming.
Okay. You can do more than 30 minutes since you have a message to give. Yeah, since you have message to give.
Okay, Mama. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Our Reverend, how are you?
Mama, I'm good.
Good afternoon from here, Mama. Good afternoon, everybody in the house.
How's everything? I check on you.
I think I saw you two yesterday, Reverend.
No.
No, yesterday didn't come. Oh, no, Reverend. I thought it's Bravo.
Yeah, brother Afro, yeah. But he said he can't talk, that he's in a noisy place.
Yeah, I just shifted now so that I can be able to communicate.
Okay. Hi,
Mama, last time you checked on me, I was so happy. As I said earlier, I felt on top of the world.
Wow.
I told my people, wow, I got this call from Bigmama. So my wife that said, wow, Bigmama called. I said, yes. So when I came up, I noticed that I cannot call back. I just said, I missed your call. You know, I've been so busy, I told you, Eli.
How is everything at home? How is everything at home, sir?
Okay, Mama, you gave some preference to people you call, you check up on them. You don't check up on me, right?
CEO, I don't have your number. If I have your number, why won't I check on you?
Mama, of all people.
No, my daughter, why won't I check on you?
You want to make her shake your table?
If I have your number, I will check on you. You understand? I check on everybody. You understand? At times, even if you did not come to my live stream, if I'm going to TikTok live, okay, everybody is okay. We are one family. We are one family. You understand?
I'm jealous.
Oh, sweetheart, send me your number. Send me your number.
I will do that.
Send me your number, sweetheart. I check on everybody. How are you today?
I'm fine.
The blunt introvert. The blunt introvert. The blunt introvert. Hello. The blunt introvert. The blunt introvert. Unmute yourself so that you can speak. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much. Apologies. A call this communication. Sorry.
No problem. No problem.
So I've been so busy with one or two things. Then I switched over to a particular program. This time cyber security, and by God's special grace, I'm almost through with the first phase. Coming phases.
Yeah.
So I've been so busy because I like keeping myself busy. Thank God for everything. So, Mama, thank you for checking on me. Thank you so much. I never take that for granted.
You're welcome.
I so much appreciate.
Then for the cyber security, for you to secure a job, I think, let me give you one name. Maybe she can help you. Maybe she can help you to secure a job in abroad that can be paying you. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm true with the first and second phase. Cyber security is so and I say it's so bulky that if you start a program, you keep on doing the program so that you will be able to, be up to date. One thing about cyber security is that one of the things we study in the program is that the more you learn about cyber security, the more the guys become more smarter. And the more the guys become more smarter, you learn more smarter skill. That is why cyber security is not just a course one can finish in in a program. Once you start the program, you keep on upgrading. So a lot of things, it's about security. Don't mention everything. Don't start the program. That it's a very good one. And I would advise everyone to do it, even if you don't want, secure a job with it. It's good you learn it to know one or two things, either to secure your space, also to watch each other's back. It's a very nice one. Mama, one funny thing, if you see anyone that will adopt me, let the person come and adopt. If you see anyone that will adopt me, let the person adopt me. Because I was telling somebody I want to do one or two programs. I want to move to do a program. But the problem here in Nigeria is a lot of stories. Even when you go on the internet to, do one or two applications, sometimes it's not all that easy. You may have your money, but you may not have the right connection. So that's why. That's why I'm thinking that if I have a very good source, any good source, that will help, for me to do another master's program, even a degree program as well. That can also help me to be working as well, abroad. I'm willing to.
Okay, write this down. Okay, I have a WhatsApp. I have your WhatsApp number. I will screenshot it and send it to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I will screenshot it and send it to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
And Mama, I've seen Reverend. Does he do any content here on TikTok? Because his bio, there's nothing on it.
He's a reverend. Oh yeah, answer, please. He's here. Let him answer by himself.
Is she referring to me? What did she say? Yeah, I said do you do anything on TikTok? Because on your bio, there's nothing there. Yeah, I don't do content, but sometimes if I have my one or two videos I just drop there. I don't do content because of sometimes the ethics and etiquette of our job. But can do some other things, but not that you can't do content, so that we are very careful. Yeah, it's just because you say you do cyber security, and a lot of people here don't have how to protect their account and those things. So if you are teaching those things, I think you have a lot of followers, and that can also open some avenue for you. Not come to do preaching, but just to teach people. So if you have a community page like this, and then people can learn how to protect their account, you can teach people how their children can be protected on this thing. I think you can have followers, and that can also give you an opportunity. Then people can see you and know you further. Then somebody can say, oh, we want somebody who has this knowledge, because it's not a lot of people who are teaching these things, and everyone needs it now. So it's just something that I thought I could share with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm just through with first and second phase. I'm not yet certified, to start running such program, because there is one other guy or two other guys I follow online. Sometimes it's better for me to refer them to those people to them. I'm always very careful, because cybersecurity is something that you don't just come up to start dropping something, so that you don't duplicate yourself or enter into what you cannot come out from. So even the level we've gotten now, they won't tell you everything. You won't learn everything. There are some things you get to learn by yourself, so that you don't hold anybody or whatever, any authority. Cybersecurity is something that has to do with security. And sometimes talk about penetration, talk about hacking, talk about everything, as the case may be. So I'm not yet certified to run such program on the internet. You can run it as a freelancer, but the implication, you can never receive invitation to come to such and so place and you reject. You say you're a reverend minister. You will always come to explain yourself. So since I don't have such certification, so what I have now is only when I'm through with my program. We just finished the second phase. So after the second phase, we're then going to fourth, fifth, and even to sixth phase. That when you'll be certified as a cyber security analyst. For now, I'm just a cyber security researcher. That is it. Thank you very much, Helen. No problem. Thank you. Mama, thank you so much. Lest I forget, you look so fresh. Always. That's why I say keep flourishing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My mom will be 76. Wow. 76 by this March she's 76. So Mother Sundays this Sunday, I will drop her on my wall. You will see her. She's as fresh as you are. Yeah. Right from her childhood, she's always fresh. But when I met you on TikTok, I play a video. I say, Mom, this is Bigmama, and I want you to look fresh. This life, don't allow anyone to enjoy it for you. Enjoy it to the fullest under the watch of God. And make sure you make yourself happy. So when I show her, she said, wow. I will drop the picture, you see.
Okay.
And she's also fresh. Thank you so much, man. Keep flourishing.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you.
Just one of the people from this part of the world loves you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm wishing you a wonderful day, man.
Thank you. I appreciate.
I'm going off now because I have one or two engagements.
Okay.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Blunt.
Thank you, Mother Good. Thank you,
everybody.
You're
welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Mommy, na glory wash you.
Thank you.
It's the glory of God.
Thank you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Malo Show.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How was work yesterday? How was work yesterday?
Fine, man. Fine, man.
I watched a very heartbroken.
Man?
I watched a very heartbroken video yesterday that was not good at all. Two young boys. They went up to feast solar. They went up to feast solar. So it's as if one of them slip off. One of them flip up. She said the incident. I said, wow.
I saw the video.
I said, how can children take this type of risk? And after that accident, they were now still carrying him like that and putting him inside car. Oh my God. I think it's high time we start doing better in that country.
It's because of money everybody's taking the risk.
No, first, you can't even take that risk like that.
Well, in the field of this, or in the field of the business, if there is no risk, there will not be success. So until we don't have a good equipment like other countries, sometimes if you are climbing up, you don't wear safety boots, you don't wear safety belts. There's one kind of belt that white people wear whenever you are climbing. You will use the belt and hold the iron that you are climbing or the building. But we don't have such a thing in this country. So who to blame? And for you to request for it, the order must surely come from outside the country. So if you check the process, it's better you take the risk than be asking God for God's grace that you will not fall off from the
just look at how you are thinking. Just look at how you are thinking. You understand? Okay, there is a what they used to climb up here. What they used to climb up here. It's only pole. It's only poles they need. Pole. The pole you now be building the pole. I still wonder why in Nigeria they will still be using wood to build the scarf that people will be climbing. You don't need to import all those things. It's for you to just use your common sense. We let me talk and listen. You listen to me and let me talk.
Okay.
Iron weather is there in Nigeria that can build it. Helmet, how much helmet cost that you can buy helmet? Then bet they cannot make bet in Nigeria that will hook you. How can you say you have to take such a risk? How can that word even come out from your mouth? Here in school, they tell us you have to, even we, where we work, what they first tell us first, you have to take care of yourself. Don't lift patient for you not to go and break your waist. You go and end up on wheelchair. They will not be carrying you up and down instead of you to carry people. They teach us every time against protection. That's for our protection, for us not to have accidents at work. You are now saying it is good you take risk, let God protect. God is not coming from heaven to protect.
Mama, it's not what I said though. It's just that the kind of, let me say, the kind of the way we learned our work in this our country is all about risk. Like last week, I went to build an overhead tank. We are just using plank to climb up. So when you weld at the edge of the other pole, you weld at the edge of the upper pole, you cross the you cross the wood, so you climb up. So it's just that this is the way we are taught. So we can't do anything about it unless you are needed to sponsor yourself with those safety equipment. So it's not our fault. Like last year, I fell off from one of where I was doing overhead tank and broke my right arm. So I went to the hospital. So once you are doing work that's required that you must climb up, you must be ready to take the risk. It's just the model of how they taught us here in Nigeria. So you can't compare us to people that are living outside the country. They are more advanced than us. So it's not our fault. I don't used to blame them because this is the model or the way they taught us to do our work, especially people who are self-employed. Because most people who are doing those work are self-employed. There is no company to sponsor them. So for you to be able to do the business, you must be ready to take risk.
I'm telling you now, don't take risk. You are still hammering it. You need to take risk. You need to take risk. I'm telling you now, you don't need to take risk. You don't need to risk your life. Eh?
Mama, it's the whole of Africa. Mom, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's not our fault.
I will drop you now. Yeah, if I hear you have to take risk, I will drop you now.
Mama, do you know why I'm laughing? When I went to Ghana 2 years ago, my sister's son, so he's my cousin, he's doing his own construction business. The same way I was screaming, he said, oh, he's doing some work, I should come. And I took my husband. But he's a white, he's from Germany. And when we got there, he was screaming. He said, Patrick, come down from there. He was screaming. Those things are masters also. Those things are masters. It's wood, and Mama, he's standing on the wood, and the wood is
shaking. The wood is shaking.
So I have to get him. I have to come back, send him money, and I tell him I'm sending that money. He should buy a scaffold and work and pay me for me to just stop him from climbing on that wood. So it's not demo. If the person go and even the money they will pay him and pay other people, they can't even they need to buy maybe 3 different ones and make it like a row and be moving it. So, Mama, it's that's how the people who train them, what they are using. So sometimes they don't even know there's something even better until they see it somewhere and they say, oh, when will I also get this? It becomes prayer that God help me one day buy this kind of scaffold. So they are being, it's not easy, Mama. It's the system.
It's like
the government is saying to the construction work, there's no safety gadget, Mama. Nobody is providing, looking at the welfare of these people who are hustling, building the country. It's a problem. It's a problem. So it's a risk. They know it's dangerous, but they don't have any choice.
If you want to buy these scaffolds, you'll be able to calculate how many feet of work we are doing. Like last 2 months, we did about 52 feet up. So when can you be able to buy scaffold that will reach 52 feet up?
Have you even go and price it for you to know that it's very costly? It's not that costly. You can pieces it, you can set it, you can dismantle it, and this is what you will use for lifetime protection. That you will not have risk that you will fall down.
Mama, 4 mm pipe, one length is almost, let me say, is almost 130,000. To calculate, people that are doing this scaffold, calculate how many lengths pipe they will use. They will use like up to like, let me call it, up to like 30 lengths of 3 mm pipe. So they will calculate how much they buy the pipe, calculate the time wasted, calculate everything, then add it to the scaffold they made. So for you to be able to buy it, and then they will still calculate their school fees, everything, their shop, the light they are using. So for you to be able to buy a scaffold that can reach how many feet you are climbing, it's a very huge amount of money. You'll be spending like up to $1 million and so, and then you will calculate how much work are you doing. Is it up to that scaffold you are buying? So it's a kind of, you just have to accept your fate, then ask God for protection. I know it's very risky.
I know. I think Miss Helen has explained some things here now that actually I agree with. But even you still hammering on it. You see this scaffolding. Every of you must not have scaffolding. There's where they rent it. If you insist your customer should rent it, they will rent it for you. But when you are willing to take the risk, some of them will say no. Why will you take a risk? When something happens to you, they will continue to live their life. While you are now when you break your hand, who was caring for you?
It's my mother.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's your mother. For how much job?
That job was 80,000.
You see, Bigmama, government cannot do everything.
Yeah.
Even abroad. You see some of these people that do repairs, they buy their own little tools.
Yeah.
But when it comes to major construction, the people that build normally call them to come and assist them. Let them provide those safety gadgets for you people. It is because you are ready to take anything. I know when they are looking for daily bread, fine. But even the little, because sometimes when I call these guys to come and work for me, their own small tools, hammer, whatever, they will not have. And they've been working for years. They cannot afford to buy hammer for themselves. They cannot afford to buy some little safety one, this thing for themselves because of their mindset. They have accepted their fate that they don't see safety as important. Maybe they don't have the good knowledge of safety, that it is very important. How can you take a small job now and fall from up, and your mother that doesn't know anything about it is not the one catering for you? Is that not penny wise, pound foolish?
Yeah.
I think
it is penny wise, pound foolish. Take job that will protect you. A white man will never take a job to risk his life. But yeah, we take everything. Yes, we'll say the economy is bad. But must you kill your spouse?
Listen first. Listen. Amy, listen.
Must you endanger your life? If I call you to come and do something that needs a scaffolding, and you want to go and I say I want to give you a ladder that you know you will fall from, reject it. You will get another job. Don't risk your life. Your life is too important. How much is that customer paying for you to risk your life? That is my point. I know these customers don't care. You have to care for your life. You take responsibility for your life. If you don't value your life, nobody will help you to value it. That's what I'm trying to say here, because I see your mindset. You just say we should just take it like that. That is how you were taught, and all that. You can change it. Don't let anybody cut your life short because of small money that they want to pay you. That person that is giving you that job, will that person climb such a height with no standard ladder or scaffolding? Your protections, unfortunately, you are in a country that does not look into all that. But you have to protect yourself. Protect yourself. If the government is not doing it, try to protect yourself. Let your customer get the protective or what will protect you, like that scaffolding, or giving you a ladder that is not strong enough. Don't climb it, because when it happens, you will be on your own. You will be on your own. Most times I call all these artisans to come and work to do something. They will not have hammer. They will not have this. They will not have that. I had to go and buy the working tools myself. Most time I provide all what they need to use. But you see them working, they themselves, they are the problem. They don't take all these things important. They are just interested in kia money. They just do and go. Just the money they are interested in. They don't want to improve themselves in any way. If your forefathers taught you how to do one thing wrongly and the world is moving ahead now, you too, you are seeing, you are on social media, don't you see how you go do it? Go and watch it. See what they do. And try to emulate them. For those that have upgraded themselves, that take their safety important, they don't talk the way you talk. There's a lot of ignorance in, I see ignorance in playing out in your communication about your job. Take your life important. Get the little you can get and tell your customer to provide your safety. If they want you to go to any higher heights that you can lose your life or it's dangerous for you, tell them to provide it. If they cannot provide it, it's you that you should take your life important first, not me that called you. Because if I don't take your life important, you should take your life important.
Thank you.
So don't say that is how it used to be. You can change it. One thing a lot of young people fail to do, you are in a profession, you have a phone, you can come online, go and see the new modern of that profession, what people are doing. The one you can afford, you afford. The one you cannot afford, let your customer.
Welcome.
Don't say that is how
Welcome.
Then you will continue like that. You are a young man, for crying out loud. You are supposed to learn better than those old people that taught you. They didn't know better. If they knew better, maybe they would have done better. But now you have the opportunity of knowing better. So why not jump on that opportunity and stop making excuses that is how it used to be? That's my point. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he's also gone. But I think it's the mindset. It's what sister was just saying. It's about the mindset. Because we have accepted our fate that, this is how it has always been, and that's how it's supposed to be. We are not trying to change and to see, because he said, if I don't get this one, then I'm not going to get it today. Because you said it, that's how it's going to be. That is my main thing. Stop accepting the way things are and change it. If you keep saying it's never going to change, this is how it's always been, it's going to be like that. You create with your mouth, as I always say, you create the condition you are always in. Because you don't even see yourself above where you want to be. So, yeah, we'll just keep educating. Yeah. And now he'll think we are too harsh on him, telling him the truth, because no one has ever told him that way. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, but
I do understand.
I had to come up because I see Bigmama kept telling him, maybe he didn't understand. You can change it, you can do it better. You can start gradually. The problem with most African children is they want to do things big. They don't believe in growing gradually. You can begin to gather your tools gradually. They just want somebody to come and set them up. It's not like they don't make money. I see a lot of them. They make money, they blow it, they drink with it, they do all whatever, enjoy themselves, but they will never invest in their safety and their tools. Everybody is waiting for government that is not listening. So if you ask your life is your responsibility, equip yourself. If your government is not listening, try and make things better for yourself. Something just came to my mind and I want to suggest to you that maybe if you make little money, find somebody who does that work and tell the person, I want to be bringing you small money to put in under, and then the person can see that you're also committed. You want this job because that person also wants money. The person doing the scaffold also wants money. If that person, you can go into agreement and say, oh, every month or every time I get some small money, I'll bring it. So that when it reach, you make me a scaffold. And because it's towards your business, that person will know that you are also ready to invest in yourself. That person can also say, oh, I'll give you this scaffold. Anytime maybe you have a job, let me lease this one to you. You'll be using, you put in money under it until you make it. People, you can even rent that scaffold to other people. Maybe this will be an opportunity for you to make money. Start putting money small to somebody who is making this scaffold. If this person, somebody is making this scaffold, you go into agreement with him, say, oh, Baba, I want this so that it will give me income. You put small money. This person can make you one and say, yeah, take it and just be bringing me money. You can rent it to other people who want it and you make money because Ghana, I know people rent it. You can lease it from people, use it. And that can even generate income for you. Maybe today is just an opportunity to give you an idea what you can even do for something. So just look into it and see. Some of them just take that risk out of ignorance. There are people, there's division of labor. There are people that their job is to rent out scaffolding. Scaffolding is something you invest in. If you are an inverter person that does inverter, you understand, like a workman, not that you sell the inverter, whatever, the product. Your own is just to go and install. They call them installer. All you need to do is tell the person that you want to install for. I'm going to need a scaffolding for this height, and this is how much they rent scaffolding, and this is my own amount. But some of them will come, they say, I can use ladder. They will even suggest to the person that don't worry, I can use ladder to do it for you and collect scaffolding money and think it's smart, not knowing they are endangering their life. I see all these things happen. I was in my house one day watching from my CCTV. A neighbor was fixing a scaffolding. I saw two young men. They brought one rickety ladder and was climbing like, you know, a house that you have the ground, the first and the second floor. He saw her early in the morning. And I was looking at it. I said, these guys, they will follow. Lo and behold, that's how the one on top fell down. As soon as he fell, that leg, I knew that leg was gone because it was broken. Mm-hmm. He couldn't even raise the leg. When I ran out, I saw that he was already on the floor. So even carrying him that day, they had to pack him. You know when the leg is broken, they packed him to put on a bike. Oh. Went to call a bike to come and take him away. You understand? And I said, the person that engaged him didn't bother anymore. You understand? I'm sure he didn't even bother to go and check on that guy. He said he told them to go and get scaffolding. They didn't get scaffolding. They said they can climb with this. Are you getting it? Sometimes it's not even the people that engage them, their fault. It is them that try to put their life on the line. For me, if I see that it's scaffolding, because I don't want to go and be answering questions, and you tell me it's ladder, I will not allow you to work for me. Cannot come and put me in trouble. Thank God that day is just leg that he broke. What if he had died there? Then you that engage the person, you start answering questions in the police station. So some of them like to take risk. because they want to get more money, save the money, and suggest nonsense to whoever is engaging them that they can do it. You cannot be an installer and be the owner of scaffolding again. It's not possible. You are not a company. You are just an installer, a one-man installer. So you go and rent. There are people that rent it. That's their job. They provide it, you rent, but tell the person you are working for. Add the money to your the payments they want to give you. But no, they're on their own because they have accepted their fate or their mindset. They are ready to do it. They think they are champions. They are Jackie Chan. They can do anything. It's God that will help us.
This one don't have anything to do with God. This one don't have anything to do with God. It's high time the government, the police, they take action. Abroad is action they take. It's action.
You know, Big Mommy, when people start talking about government in Africa, we all know how Africa is. It's not something that will happen overnight. It's high time. There are a lot of things on ground that are not working. But you as a citizen, will you fold your hands? The ones you know you can use to help yourself.
Yes.
You understand? Is it government that will come and tell you not to carry when you see that they are you want to climb a height that is very, very high? Government will come and tell you not to use scaffolding. You need to ask government first. Make I use scaffolding, make I use ladder. I mean, there are some things that you don't need the government to tell you what to do. See everything. I don't like when people call government for everything. They want to go to toilet. I can't go to toilet because of government. I can't win because of government.
UJV Beauty, welcome. My daughter, welcome. Solution Mama, welcome. Sister Faith, welcome with your beautiful music. Thank you.
We can do. Let us help ourselves to do that.
Welcome. Thanks for joining. We are just discussing about life safety because I saw somebody that climbed up. I saw a video where somebody fell down. They were trying to build to install this satellite. I don't know what they want to install for the lights. Yeah, wow. The boy just fell down. You should see.
Hey.
Oh God.
Wow. This is called survival of the fittest. You know, it happens in our country, man. It happens in our country. Hey, yeah. You know, Nigeria is not. I don't know what to say about Nigeria, honestly. You know, a lot of things are happening there. Honestly. Wow, it's really sad. I just saw you go online, so I decided to just come up. You know, I talk little anyway. I don't talk much. I'm listening.
Thanks for joining.
It's really sad, yeah. God grant him rest. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, Bigmama.
Mama, thanks for the gift. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. I've listened to our sister there, Met the Boss. You have spoken well. You know, sometimes Nigerian matter is a tired person. One question I always ask my people back home: you guys are the first people that you are on social media. You watch all kinds of videos. You even watch YouTube videos. And then you will now go and use a broken ladder to patch it and climb. But you are still the same person. You have your iPhone Pro Max 16 that I don't even have. And I'm working full time. I'm running a company. I don't care to have. I'm okay where I am. You guys will prefer to buy that iPhone Pro Max to show off than buying a safety tool. A safety tool that will help you build your business, help you survive. Yet, yeah, I'm not. To be honest with you, I'm not going to be feeling sorry for them because I'm telling you, majority of our people are online. They watch videos, all these action movies, all this YouTube, how to cook, they watch it online. So why can't they And I believe that one or two must have come across videos where they are doing DIY, how to wear safety garments or safety uniform, how to protect yourself. Yet they will go and say, God, let me commit my hands into you and climbing this ladder. God will come down from heaven to come and hold the ladder for you. We have to use our common sense. We need to be, I know that yes, most of them didn't go to school. But like, seriously, we have to do better. Let us not only every time we are abusing the government, even we the people, we are even terrible more than the government even. You know? Especially those people that we even contract them. If I contract somebody to come and work for me and you come in to come and climb the roof of my house and you don't have ladder, you cannot, I'm sorry, you cannot climb my roof. Because if eventually if that person fall there, who is going to take the person to hospital? It's me now. So these are the things that we don't think, both the person that is contracting them and the one that is working. Because let me tell you, that young man that is risking their life to do that, do you know what is in their head? What is in their head is, let me work this thing quickly, let me get 3,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 20,000 naira, let me go and flex. So they're not thinking about safety at all. Safety is on the bottom list for them. So we have to do better. Even we that is here in abroad here, I always make it known to my sibling, to my nephew, those ones back home. I always say to them, safety first, safety first. Even as I was driving back from work, somebody was mentioning that, I was driving back from work. I was listening to somebody on TikTok here live. And he said, can you imagine? I was watching a video. I saw one guy I know. He's an engineer. He was climbing the roof of a house to make a video, to post and tell people, this is what I do. And the man now called him and said, what are you doing? Do you know that if you sleep from the roof of this house, you are gone? He said, no, I want to capture everything. Capture everything, what? Do you know he can see an engineer has money. He risked his life. He has a wife. Have how many children? Climbed the roof of a house that as an engineer now, I think he was the one that, partnered with whoever to build that construction. So he's trying to market his stuff. And he went and risked. So you can imagine an engineer, he went to school now. So if an engineer that went to school is behaving this way, my dear, there's no chance for the, where is that our brother that was here on the box? And he's gone, No chance for somebody like him. I went to see his profile. He looks like a very young person, maybe his early 20s. Tell me now, how would that one know? If the engineer is in his late 30s, went and risked his life, jumped from one fence to another fence, climbed the roof of it to go and take a picture. So let us be very careful. And those people that, even when the people that are abroad here, maybe they have seen a lot, they are trying to advise you, take it. It's your life. It's your life. I mean, life is only once. If you die, you die. This is not, if you die, maybe your pastor will come and raise you up. You are gone. So that's my submission. Let us be wise. And those, most of us that are here, if anybody have expertise in terms of health and safety, whatever, you can make a video about it and share it among all the locals, or even liaise with somebody in Nigeria that will help them, because even the big boss back home, they're not even helping matter. They will send their boys to go and do something without proper safety equipment. That is really, really wrong. And on top of it, we are all believers in God. We are all devout Muslims, yet we are doing all this nonsense. We have to wake up, Africa. We have to wake up in 2025. And before I finish, one more thing, just 5 seconds there. Even Oyibo, that have built their country with law and order. I've never seen somebody risk, even the man that came to do my garden. He came to measure because he didn't have ladder to go through my shed. He said, "Oh, I'll come next week." I said, "Look at this thing that my son will even climb." No, that's how they do. Yet, if he falls there by mistake, ambulance will be here in the next 1 minute to pick him up. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, that we don't have nothing, people are risking their life. That thing baffles me. So thank you so much, guys, for listening.
Thank you, Solution Mama. Did you know here in abroad, if car accident happen, they have to go and do autopsy in the car to know if you use seat belt.
Exactly.
They have to, because if you did not use seat belt and that person lost life, insurance is not going to pay. If your tires are not in good order, insurance is not going to pay. If you did not do revisioning, road worthiness, you won't get money. To tell you how they take protection very, 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 very important. They train us like that, we don't know. But now, thank God for social media. Thank God for enlightenment. We all now, we can see everything now. I can't even wash plate again now without using hand gloves. Ordinary plate. I can't wash plate again without putting my hand gloves on. Before I put leg for ground, I have to look ground first. Before today's topic, there is a video I want us to listen to.
The cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
I think we hear a small seed. He make the ushers to close the doors, locking the church member indoor that nobody should come out. They should sow a small seed of $40,000. People can sow $1,000 is a small seed. That by the time they sow that seed, they will see how God will open their financial freedom. What is your input in this video that you just watched? After watching this one again, and I still watch the one of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, where he said he has raised the dead, 50 people that died. He has raised 50 people that died this year. Even the nurse were shocked how he raised 50 people that died. Chris Oyakhilome just comfortably do that live video without even he doesn't even have conscience anymore. At times I will not ask myself, all these people, does it mean they don't even have conscience? Emotionally fraud. Emotionally fraud. When and how will Black people learn? When are we going to learn? If our mothers, fathers make mistake because they are not aware of anything, what of we now? At times, I will not be imagined. This is what they said olden days. Don't watch TV, don't listen to radio, don't do this. It is only what they tell you will listen to. Emotional manipulation. If at a seat you say they should lock door, no, but usher lock the door, no exit. It's a token money. I need 40,000 right now. 40,000. People were now opening their wallets, bringing out 1,000 because he said they should lock them up. They should lock them up. Give out the gospel and collect the money. If you cannot think with your brain, you won't know what they are doing. UJV Beauty, welcome. How are you? UJV Beauty, are you with us? UJV Beauty.
Hello, Mama. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, Mama. I'm getting dressed for my. You know, I normally come live by 5, so I'm getting dressed. But I'm here. Okay. I'll be doing my makeup in between. Okay. How are you doing, Mama? You didn't go to work today?
I will go. I'm on night duty.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
I heard you talking about who? You're talking about a pastor that is deceiving people, right?
Yeah, it does. I just showed the video I watched.
Yeah, I heard. Is it a new video or is it old one, Mama?
I don't know. I just watched it now. I watched it today. That the pastor said.
Mama, I think that video is very old one.
A very old one.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Because I've been in Nigeria last year and I spent 3 months in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And when I studied, when I was young, I got married in a Winners Church. In that Winners Church, we used to be in a Yanopaja. We are first set of member. I got married there, anyway. So before they moved to the new, so I know the system, the way things are going there. It get to the point that I don't even like the system anymore. But at that time, I was in the UK.
Yeah.
So let me cut the story short, Sha. So okay, let me go back to my dad. Yeah, my dad used to live in Shomolu in Lagos, and they have the church. What is the name of the church that all those big people attend in Maryland? You know, every Sunday, those people, they have their own special chair. They wrote your name on that chair, Mama. Now, other people are not allowed to sit on your chair, even when you are not in the church. Nobody is allowed to sit on your chair. It is Anglican. Yeah, it's Anglican church. So the way they are doing things then, I was so young then, but I don't understand. I was thinking that it's this church that your name has to be in the chair, and then nobody is allowed to sit. When they are in that church, they celebrate everything, anything. And when they are celebrating, it's money. Mommy, I mean it's money. You know, it gets to the point my daddy have to spend 10,000 naira. Then 10,000 naira is a big money there in church in one Sunday. It gets to the point that, you know, when everybody is in university, that it gets to the point that my daddy doesn't go to church every Sunday anymore. You know, he has to go to church maybe once in a month. Anyway, so when we moved from that place, we moved to the Yamapaja. So I joined Winner Church. Then I got married. Then in Winner Church, things need to be better. They don't celebrate, but the way things are going then, I don't read. There's a lot of questions. I was young then, mommy. I was about 19. It's a lot of questions in my mind, but there's nobody to talk to. There's nobody to, even if I asked my parents at home, they told, if you give, God will give back to you. I think my church now, it's a lot of questions, but anyway, to cut all the story short, I got married here. I came to UK, and then when they moved out to the new place where they are now, and I discovered that this thing is just a game. Then I make up my mind that this thing is a game. No, after getting to UK, and I understand the system here, and I make up my mind everything in Nigeria is just like it's something else. Anyway, last year I went to Nigeria, and I got brothers, I got cousins, I got third cousin, second cousin in Nigeria, that they are all looking for help to come to UK. And I said, okay, no problem. And that's one thing that I'm looking for. If you are kind of that person that you take all your money to church, there is no way I will help you. Count me out. I make up my mind. But to cut all the story short, when I got to the Nigeria last year, I studied them. Sunday, none of them go to the Anglican church. Anglican church in my village, Mama, is the worst one. Is the business center. You know, in that Anglican, they celebrate anything. If you want to survive, you will celebrate that. If you want your children to survive, you will celebrate that. If you want your grandchildren to survive, you will celebrate. And all this thing is money. You know, it's family life, anything. And I studied them. I studied the winners. I studied all churches. And I discovered that the young nowadays, they are not like our parents. They are not like us. They don't give as we used to give. Yeah, they don't give as they used to give. I think that video, everybody now, everybody there in social media, they know what's going on.
The ministry.
You know, everybody. So the way they are giving, they don't give to them. Everybody, they know those children, they know what they are doing now. They keep their money. You know, so that video is a very old one. Nigeria, for that, what I saw there last year, I make up my mind. People now, you know, that black cloth that they used to cover people's face years ago. That, you know, God has removed that black cloth, because all those things it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's not. You know, when you give, even at all offering, mommy, I don't pay my offering in the church anymore.
Did anything happen to you? Did anything? Nothing will happen to you.
Nothing will happen to me.
Nothing will happen to you.
I don't take my money. Instead for me to take my money,
go and use it, lick ice cream in your body. Use your money for yourself. Nothing will happen.
There's a lot of people that when you look at them, if I take my tithes here, that's I want to pay my tithes here. If I know someone that needs help, I can give them that money. I can use my tithe money to cook in my house. Yeah. Prepare lovely food and call all my friends, my family, to come and eat with me here. Yeah. It's not, that video is very old one, Mama. And secondly, about the boy that he had before, I just jumped to that when you are talking, so I just keep quietly listening. And then, may God help us in Nigeria. Most of them, they tell us story. We don't even know maybe it's true. A lot of people are suffering in that Nigeria, Mama. One of my cousins learn how to fix this camera and this sonar lights in the house and all that. Yeah, he learned. He's very good with it. He has started the job when he's at age 10. So it's like he know everything in and out of it. So when I was asking him, there's nothing like SR safety. There is nothing, just doing the job and to raise the money to buy all those things that he needed. All those things are so expensive, Mama. All those things. I thought, okay, you wake up from your house with the money from Ado to Akure. How much do you spend for the transportation? You want to go and do it.
Dioshoma, come up, please. Are you at work? Dioshoma, are you at work? If I watch some videos now, I will not be asking questions. When and how all these people are they going to come out? Welcome, my son.
The problem in Nigeria now, is no longer the government. It's we. Hello, ma. I don't know if I can say something, ma.
Yes, Sister Faith Edo, yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
You guys have actually spoken very well. But the thing is, what I want to say is that when it comes to the things of God, I personally, basically, I'm also a Christian and not a devoted one at that. I believe, you have to know God for yourself. It's not about following the crowd, because one of the problems we are facing in Nigeria is that most times they follow the crowd and they don't take time to study the Word of God. The Word of God is not all about somebody deceiving you, trying to make you begin to give with force. When it comes to giving, even if the pastor is shouting, saying give, you have to give by your own capacity. You have to give what you have. If you want to give, you give. Nobody, I don't believe anybody, even if they say it's like somebody like me, I give on my own capacity. Even if somebody is giving millions, I'm not forced to go and start giving because I want to impress people. The Bible talks about, say, give God, not grudgingly, but say God love a cheerful. Give from what you have, give what you have. That's what I have to say about that, because when it comes to, if you look at what is really happening when it comes to in Christendom, it's really, really not encouraging. But what I always tell people is that know God for yourself, because we know that all of us in this world, we didn't come from, we just fall down. It's someone that created us. God created us in His own image. So that is what I just have to say, ma. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You are welcome. God created us in His own image. There was a question being asked. That question confused me. Let me ask us the same question today now. You understand? For example, if you love somebody very, very well, you love this person very, very, very well. Let's say I'm your daughter now, Sister Faith. Let me use myself as an example. You are my mother. Will you ever in your life create a place for me to burn to ashes if I disobey you as a mother? Or mother or father?
Like me, I don't like. Most times, I don't normally go to that extent, because most times the scripture is being inspired by people. The scripture, inspired by God. God used people to write the scriptures. You understand? But according to the scripture, the Bible talks about hellfire and all that. But me, I'm not in the position to escalate that aspect of it. You understand? Because it's something that is somehow is a little bit complicating. I know that normally, if you want to look at it in the eyes of men, like as a human being, there's no way I can put my child in a place and begin to burn my child. It is not possible. As a mother, I won't do that because I love my child. So, but one thing I know is that I believe that in everything that we do on this earth, there's always a consequence for every actions. The Bible says that whatever you sow, that's what you reap. So, but I don't know how it's going to. I don't want to explain that aspect, and I don't want to go into more detail, because one thing I don't like is argument. It's something that I don't really like. So I don't like because this aspect of this topic now, if you want to begin to talk about it now, begin to cause more escalation and all that and all that. So let God, what I want to know, I want to say that let people learn to do good. Let's be good in our ways. Let's love our neighbor as we love ourselves. The judgment is God himself is going to know how he's going to judge the world. It is God that has the final say in respect of how he's going to judge the world. I personally, I don't know. You understand it, man? Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Mama, I want to say something to that.
Okay.
Sister Faye, she's super smart. I've never seen somebody that answered this kind of question like this. Because this question is a very sensitive one. But the way she went with the question is like, my sister, I give you a hand. You are super smart. She answered the question without being so emotional about it, going straight to the point, and also told you if she would not do that for her child. You understand? That is a super one. And she knows that there are a lot of people that are very, very emotional, very sentimental. They will be in the comment section, all those keyboard warriors, and be writing, oh, this, that. And that is the problem. That is what our parents did wrong. They never questioned what they told them. They never questioned. Now, this Gen Z are questioning. We'll be like, oh, they don't have respect. They don't question everything. That is how you learn. Question. Shoma is laughing. Question. See, if anybody tell you anything, ask the person a question. And that is what the white people do. They want to know. They are so inquisitive. Why is this road like this? Why is this house bent? Why is this house straight? That is how you learn. Because people don't question those pastors. People don't question anything. That is why they are using you people to be doing, somebody's going to fetch water at his backyard and he's selling it to you for 1 million, you are buying. When meanwhile you have clean tap, you are drinking dirty water. Tomorrow malaria will hold you, you are complaining. Meanwhile you have clean water, you are going to buy dirty water to drink. They're selling it for you. She said one thing also, read your Bible. See, whatever you are, let me tell you guys one thing. When we are talking about Christianity or talking about all those things, don't think we are pagans. You are not holier than me. See, God will answer my prayer before he will answer you because me, I do the right thing. What is the right thing? Humanity. You love your neighbor as yourself. Don't you ever do bad to your neighbor. That is what we're talking about. That is the humanity. That is the love of God. Not all those hypocrites that will be in the front of the church, meanwhile they are killing their neighbors. Right? So, you see all this inspiration, all these powerful men of God, you see, or people that write all this success story, books, and all those things. Let me tell you where they take the inspiration from the Bible. The Bible is filled up with the word of life. Whatever you want to know in this, whatever any achievement you want to achieve, it is in the Bible. The Bible is not only a religious book, it is the word of life that will lead you to success. Everything is there. If you want to find the most successful man, he's in the Bible. If you want to find the one that disobey whatever, God not punish him, he's in the Bible. How did God punish him? Through sickness, through a lot of things, right? Which is part of life. We cannot predict what will happen to us. Everything is in the Bible. Until the day people carry themselves and read the Bible and know what is there, they will implement those things. They will know that they can use their mouth to command, and it will happen. Because you don't need anybody to tell you anything or do anything. The power is in your own mouth. Remember, it is in that same Bible God told Ruth, you are created in my own image. That means you are God too, you yourself. No pastor needs to be your God. Just that maybe fine. Since you did not read the Bible, you read the Bible, so they are translating it to you. And remember, people tell the story based on how it will favor them. I will tell you as a businesswoman, if I want to come and tell you about business, I will tell you how amazing my product is. You need to know that I'm not coming to tell you my product is not good. I will tell you what you will hear so that you go and buy my product. In as much as definitely you're going to have the advantage, the product is going to make you look beautiful. I'm being realistic because I'm giving you something and you're giving me your money. But the other way around, I cannot tell you what will happen, right? So they build your faith, they encourage you, they support you, they give you all those things you need to hear that will make you to feel good about yourself, give you the inspiration, give you that belief, and you'll be like, oh my God, yeah. That doesn't mean that there is no a powerful force up there existing. There is a powerful force there existing. That is your supernatural conscience. That spirit that is in you, that leads you everywhere you go, that is your God. We cannot now say, oh, we don't know what will happen in the future. But when we now, that time come, we will now decide, or maybe God will decide, we will now know where we are going to. But for you to go to the right things, do the needful, do the right thing. Stop cheating people. Stop stealing. Stop maltreating your neighbor. Stop being jealous. Stop castigating people. Stop judging people. Don't be that person that, do the right thing so that your conscience will be clean. In case anything happens, your hands are clean. So that you will not make that heaven. Because those people that is claiming, oh, there's this thing, hellfire and everything. Meanwhile, that they cast death pass. If you know, Mama will always say, if you know that place, you are what you use, I see you, my sister. If you know, say that heaven, you will make heaven. Why are you afraid of death? Anytime we talk about death, you see Africans will be running after scepter. When I talk about living insurance, life insurance, because I'm into that aspect, you will see them all of them. If I have 50 people in my life section, if I talk anything about life insurance, 20 will disappear. They run from reality. If you are going to heaven, why are you scared of talking about death? Because there's something waiting for you there. Why are you so scared? Exactly. Here is a normal thing you talk about. See, I was talking to somebody today, one of my clients on a Zoom call, and we were talking about life insurance. And she kind of, if you talk, I watch people when I talk about it, their moods just change. Now I now ask her a question. I say, why are you so scared to talk about this? Do you want to go unaware and leave all these expenses for your children? I just saw that. And leave all those things. Now, you don't want to plan ahead. If anything happens to you, your children will miss you, number one. Number two, they will go look for money to borrow to bury you. And you claim you love them. And that is what we're talking about. If you love your family enough, and you have the possibility for you to prepare something down for them so that they will not suffer, you will do it because you love them. And if you refuse to do it, you don't love them. And that is the question Mama asked. If you love your child enough, you want to do something for the child. If you love your friends a lot more, you don't want to hurt them. If you love your family enough or people around you, then you value them, you love them. If you see anything that you will do for you to avoid pain and stress for them, you will do it. So if you don't do that unto them, you don't love them. That means you're just saying it out of mouth. A lot of people talk, and that is one of the problems we have in the African community. All we do is to talk. Nothing else. We talk and talk and talk. This one will come and be short. The ones that don't even know anything. Sorry guys. This year I said I'm going to be really, really direct, and I'm giving it no. I'm not talking to you. I don't know you, but I'm talking generally. The ones that don't even know it, they will come and contribute what they don't know. Because everybody wants to feel, I want to say something without listening to learning. Or even saying, okay, I'm in the social media space, we're in a developer. Let me go and even do research and read and know what we're talking about. But no. I posted a video, I think that was 2 days ago. I talked about the pension, the German pension. One young lady that is not even to 40 years came there and said, my pension will be enough for me. Meanwhile, maybe she has not worked in Germany for 2 years. The people that have worked for 20 years, they are not guaranteed the pension of 1,500 euros. You that came, maybe you are still in the job center, you are telling me your pension is enough for you. What do you know about the German policy and the pension? Because we run along with emotions. We don't run along with information. This life is not about emotion. It's about being realistic. If you're not realistic, you're not going anywhere. How do you be realistic? Ask questions and learn. And follow the principles of life. The people that brought that same Bible to us that we are practicing, the Bible is in their safe, is in their shelf. They read it when they need inspiration. But we carry a book for head, they heavy us. Choose your why and ask your questions. And don't let anybody ask you why you're asking questions. Ask them where because you want to know. If you want to grow, you want to learn, ask questions. And transfer those things to your children. If not, you will transfer ignorance to them, and they will be living as a slave in a developed world. So, Mama, let me mute myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my daughter. Thank you. Well spoken.
Thank you, Mama. Sorry, it's 1:30 in the morning, so I'm going to bed now.
Okay. Sister Helen, thank you. Thanks for the like. Thank you. We've made
Thank you so
11.6K now.
Please keep tapping, keep tapping the screen. Bring people in.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Sweet dream. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you very much. Thanks meeting everyone.
Dioshoma, please, can you kindly address us?
Thank you so much, Mom. Sorry, like when I got your invitation, I was on the road, like I was driving, so
Okay.
I'll be a little bit brave, all right, because I will be picking my wife, and then we're going somewhere, like in a few minutes. I want to say that I really enjoy the conversation, especially I had Queen Uchevi, right, the last submission, which was talking about pension and all of that, and I think everyone, like, they have their own perspective, and I think one thing I pick here is that if we really want to live life, we must stop to be really, really emotional about a lot of things. And most times, Mommy, when you talk about some of these, I call them really important things, all right? And I see some people really emotional about it. It worries my mind, because the reality that has really hit me in life is that, for example, as a believer, when you pray against sickness right now, I can assure you that in the next 3 months you might have headache, and headache can be caused by stress. All right, it can be caused with any kind of thing, right? For example, if our environment, all right, the weather is changing, you can get some reaction. So people have to understand that the reality of life is that you must have a lot of love. And I think I will talk about the government. First thing, I'm very grateful that I'm living in a country whereby things work, right? And the fact is that the reason why things work is because people want to make sure that every day of their life that things are working. So because they are intentional about making things to work, and they have that united, mind, things will definitely work. And if we go to the Holy Book, the Bible even made it clear, all right? Where you are, that's where growth will come. All right, that's just the reality. So the fact is that I stopped praying less and using my brain more to think. And this is the reality. And another thing is that I came to realize that it is good to ask a lot of questions, because like the question you raise, Mommy, my daughter have asked me.
Okay.
I have to be very plain. My daughter asked me some of these questions. You know what I told my daughter? It's like the way I think that woman who really answered that question straight up. All right. The fact is that I told my daughter, just love human being. Love your neighbor as yourself. I beg, leave the rest, not stress me. That's what I told her. When you see people, be helpful, be kind, ask questions.
Oh, good afternoon. Good
Welcome, Mama True.
Mommy, I will not come up now. Let me come down because I'm cooking.
Okay.
Maybe next time we'll come up here. I'm cooking. I'm busy. I'm just done listening.
Okay.
So let other people who want to make use of the post, let them come up.
Okay.
Yeah. So put me down, but I'm listening down.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
You are welcome.
So the beautiful thing is that I told her, have love in your heart, be very kind to people, and even though you have a lot of love in your heart, you are not going to escape challenges of life.
Thank you.
You are not going to escape temptation. All right. The reality, be kind. And the fact is that when challenges come, somehow the universe is going to put people at your disposal to help you one way or the other. And take life to be that way. No matter how much you think you are Christian enough, you will die. No matter how much you think you are Muslim enough, you will die. If you don't believe, you will still die. So the reality, this generation one day is going to come to an end and another one will come. All right? And these are facts about life. And the moment I understood this concept, I tend to focus on the things that really matters, which is never do bad things to people. And if you deliberately hurt someone, learn to apologize. Learn to make sure that you are very, very serious about apologizing when you hurt people. And if you understand this concept, there is nothing that will stop you from becoming what you are supposed to be. And at the end of the day, whether we
You have mute her, UJV Beauty. UJV, why did you mute him? UJV Beauty.
Mama, sorry, I want gifts. Now go touch this. Mama, sorry.
Sorry.
I want to send a gift. And my hand not touch the mic. Sorry,
okay, sorry. Sorry.
It's totally fine.
Okay.
And the reality is that I have come to terms with the fact that mommy keep shining the light. I saw a post about you today, and I was so excited that a lot of people are seeing the truth from your end, and then they are saying it out. Because in reality, there is nothing wrong to identify with spirituality. There is nothing wrong. And the fact is that everyone has something they believe in. But I think most religion that I am familiar with are going to tell you why love is important. Because the reality is that any religion that doesn't discuss love is not religion. And this is the focus everyone should pay attention to. Because if the government of this country today choose to say, I want to make my people to get out of the poverty lane and make them prosper, that is already love. That is heaven on earth. All right? You know what is hair? Hair is in Nigeria where a politician can live in a luxury estate, have a lot of policemen guiding him, and then at the end of the day, sending us to continue to survive in a way that it is detrimental to us because they fail to care about the lives of their citizens. And that is already hell on earth. Okay, whereby in other countries, the politicians are there to serve their people, and they have to also make something out of it because life is give and take. You give me, I give you. That's how life is. But in a part of the world whereby I only have to give to myself a lot, and then even though other people are going through a lot, it's none of my business. And that community have the biggest religious community, which on the normal circumstances, I was in Dubai. Do you understand? I was in Dubai, mommy, and I saw that it is a religious country that is flooded with a lot of Muslims. But that country is rich. That country is beautiful. The leaders are trying to do their best for their own people. You get it?
Yeah.
So the irony of life is that the moment you show me something that is unhealthy and I realize it, you cannot play me anymore. That is why many people who came to the diaspora, their Christianity faith is already shaken. Because it's not what you say, and I agree with UJV. It's not what you say sometimes, it's what you do. Because if what you are saying does not match what you are doing, people are going to leave you alone. So the hypocrisy is for some pastors, I'm sorry, I'm going to say, for you to tell me God is going to keep me alive and you have guns that are keeping you alive. You have human beings guiding your life, but the person I'm praying to, I don't see him. I know he exists. But you are telling me that the person that I should be praying to, supposedly, that you introduced me to, is no longer powerful anymore by you having police guiding you. and soldiers keeping you alive and keeping your family alive. And this is the double standard in a lot of Christianity. And I have to say it the way it is. That is the double standard. Because if you tell me that God is going to keep me alive, then you should also believe in that God to say he's going to keep you alive. And there is no point of recruiting a lot of people to keep you alive. So it's a very tough conversation. And at the end of the day, what I tell the younger ones is this. If you want to live in a peaceful environment, make sure you are making a deliberate decision not to create stress in that environment. That is the fact, because of the presence of bad leaders, that's why we have enormous poverty in the third world country. And the moment they can be able to deal with that, then we'll see that we'll get into the stage of prosperity. Whereby the beautiful thing in Germany right now, if you're a black woman and a black man, if you like drive the most expensive car in this country, nobody's going to come after you. But is it like that in the part of the world which we know? So the reality, if everybody somehow have some kind of comfort around them, they are going to be okay. And now let me touch a little bit more on pension. The fact is that I realized that our forefathers, they did what they have to do based on the little things they also know. But I also realized that the generation after our forefathers, they were not doing a lot of things that is worse. And I'm going to a little bit digress, Mommy. Let me make that clear. For example, my forefathers were buying a lot of lands. Then, when my father's fathers now came, they now said, no, we don't have to buy land. You know what? Let's marry many wives and have polygamous home. And then, after they not depart, they let stress for their children to be fighting. And then at the end of the day, it has always been a struggle. But when I came to Germany, I realized that fathers plan for their children. Yeah. And that was what UJB was saying, whereby you as a parent, if you deliberately love your child, why can't you make the life of your child more easier? That is the point. Because love itself is sacrificing yourself so that other people sometimes have comfort. And I'm going to explain. The people who fought for the independence of Nigeria, per se, are no longer alive. Many of them have passed. Other people came, instead of them to make it more better for other people, they said no. They are making it worse. And in the part of the world that I am, I see how integration is being done here. A child of 16, 17, 18 is already prepared and introduced into the future. Their parents is saving money for them, buying properties, being disciplined, majority of them having less children, being disciplined, saving money for their children, and at the end of the day, most of them don't even go to church. Just common sense. Because in reality, if we want to see heaven on earth, the choice is ours. The choice is ours. And anybody fighting us with this truth has a long way to go. Because I can tell you, many people who are already living in the Western world, those in America, Canada, Germany, and other parts of the world, some of them have tasted comfort. Some of them have tasted wet. Some of them don't have problem of money. It is those who are still struggling that are still going to, go through the path of listening more to the people who are away from Africa. Because the truth is that the moment you understand that the problem is always within, then it's half solved. And then we have to do what we have to do to create an enabling environment for all of us all to strive. For pension in Germany, it is 100% an important part. She was talking about Lebensversicherung. Many people only know about the state pension. People don't also know about company pension. And then we also have the private pension. So it depends on you. Either we have stocks, we have investment for you to put your money. And at the end of the day, Another thing I learned, mommy, in Germany, I would say this year, is the fact that Germans are very humble people. You don't see people flaunting money in the street in this country. Who do you want to impress? And at the end of the day, I can't blow up my money and tomorrow I will be a beggar in the street. And that is why in Germany, they will teach you how to plan your wealth. Even though sometimes as Africans, we are saying the tax is too much and blah, blah, blah. But some of them are for your security. And the reality, we have to embrace that part. And then other money you have, which whether you like it or not, you need money to live in the material world. And that's the reality. If you like, pray from now to tomorrow. If you don't have finance, it will seem like the prayer is not working. If you pray to God, God, I need food. Make sure you have some money to buy food tomorrow. Because there is no trick. It's not magic. You understand? Make sure you have money to buy food tomorrow, and then you cannot wait till when God will not provide. It's common sense. You pray to God today, you don't get the result instantly. Sometimes you do. Sometimes it takes months, it takes weeks. And the reality is that when you have access to opportunities, that is the beginning of the journey of your wealth. And if you don't know how to manage your resources, if you like, speak in tongues, you will be suffering. And God blesses the works of your hands. It's scriptural. And God blesses those who have wisdom. And God blesses those who have understanding. So being in a country, and I realized that most of the problem is a man-made problem. God is just, God is fair, and God is not partial. And God is not restricted to Christianity alone. So I can see somebody who has never been to the shores of churches, but that person has love inside of him. That person is created in the image of God. That person is a God's child, period. It's not about identifying with one specific religion and say, I'm a Christian, I'm this, I'm that. No. If you have love, and do you know, mommy, even many people who have helped many Nigerians in this country, and even people who don't go to church
they don't
every
go
Sunday.
to church. They don't go to church.
This is the logic I came to see. And I see people who really have a heart to say, we are all human beings. Your pain is my pain.
Yeah.
All right? And at the end of the day, I can watch you suffer. And that is what God actually is. We will take care of each other. And at the end of the day, nobody should hide under the disguise of Christianity to manipulate gullible Christians. And the reality is this. I have tested a lot of things and I have proved it. And I can tell you, mommy, at the end of the day, if you're very intentional about knowing why you are on earth, the point is this. If you discover what you are good at, for example, let's say you are a fashion designer, that's what you are good at. The moment you can make dress and people wear it and they smile and you make money from it, God loves you. He gave out the gift to everyone. Anything you do to improve humanity, that's what God is about. But not something you do to destroy humanity. So at the end of the day, it is not restricted to Christianity. Thank you, mommy. Thank you for the platform.
Sir.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir.
I just give you my life section. You need to come and tell our people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. My wife.
The legs of the table. The table is no longer standing.
My wife, Rosie, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Good afternoon, everybody. Maid Boss, Joyce, everybody in the house, Solution, everybody, my boss in the house, New Jersey, and of course, my mother-in-law, my niece,
welcome, my beautiful wife. Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Mr. Rosie, welcome. Nice to have you here. Thank you, Mama.
Sister Joyce, Ama Alat.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Thanks for joining. Good evening.
Yeah.
Best ma, thank you. What's your contribution, ma?
Nothing at the moment. I'm just listening to what you guys are saying.
Okay, where are you live streaming from, mommy? I will take my leave.
Australia.
Okay, you said it. You are taking your wife out. Thank you. Please greet her for me. Okay.
Okay.
Mama.
Yeah.
But this topic, yeah, this thing that Oshima said, I'm just laughing because he has said it all. And our people in diaspora, 99%, they are so ignorant. And that is why we are having this conversation and talking about it so that we can educate them, because it is our duty, those of us that have, not because we know everything, but those of us that have a little bit of information, we pass it to them. So, he talked, like he just, since I want to say he break the table, he break up, he scatter up. Now, I have a lot of contact, right? But since I've been into this finance and investment and insurance, I now have like double contact. At times, Mama, when I talk to people, they reach out to me, I have a conversation, I talk about life insurance, I talk about whatever insurance we talk about. Do you know the questions some people ask me? How much commission are you going to make?
Your own?
Yes.
Hey.
So, I'm wondering, is the commission I'm going to make that is your problem, or is it you that is investing for your future and that of your children? Remember that the money you are investing is your money, it's for your future. You are using it to secure your own future because you never know what's going to happen. So now the problem is not about the investment. Now the problem is about me bringing the information to you as a Black person in the community, right? And what I have noticed, we are learning from these guys, I'm not shading anybody, right? Is that we, the Blacks, we doubt each other more than the other race. Because I deal with everybody. It's not a Black thing. It's not the Black community thing. It is about the human race that investment is for everybody. Insurance is for everybody. You existing and building your foundation is for everybody. Success does not discriminate. Normally, religion is not supposed to discriminate as well. God does not discriminate. He does not love you because you're white, you're Black. Everybody is the same. We only have one race, which is the human race, right? Now, when I come to my own fellow Black sister or brother, they ask me a lot of questions, which I love. But most of the time, it is not about the company, rather it is about me. Some of them, not all, don't believe me because it is coming from me. So we tend to go back and forth, and some will be like, oh, you won't make money from me. Yeah. So it goes to that level of ignorance. We don't really care about ourselves because it's not about me now, it's about you. You don't really care about yourself enough to care about your own child, that if anything happens to you, what is going to be the fate of your child? And you claim you love that child. I will hear what like, oh, the government is going to take care of the child. The government is going to take care of your child that you gave birth to. That means you don't love your child enough for you to leave your child for the government. What gave you the guarantee that the government is going to take care of your child the way you will take care of the child? And these same people goes to party, they scandalize money. You see them carrying dollar, they're spraying just to show off. Let us go. It's not as if we don't celebrate. I celebrate. I celebrate people. I go there. I shower gift if I have the money, if I have the capacity at that time. But you see, our people at times they do very fancy and big party. They rent hall for 2,000 euros. That person that is renting a hall to celebrate a party for 2,000 euros does not have investment of 500 euros. After doing the party, anything happens to you, what is going to be your fate? We don't think about that. What is going to be the fate of your children that you leave? You're celebrating 18th year birthday for your child. You rent limousine of 3,000. It is not a bad thing. It is once in a lifetime, right? You spend food, so then you go borrow money for bank, 10,000 euros. That child has not started university. That child does not have a foreign child. So say, okay, I want to make my child life easier so that when that child starts school or is working, there's something that will drive the child to work, but you are preparing that child for the future. No. That child needs Auslan semester. That child is going to get married in the future. What about if our children start to have homes when they are 30, 40? Here, is it a bad thing? No. African parents, most of them don't plan. They don't think that way. All they think about is when you come to them with the information, what you are going to gain, not about how it's going to benefit them and their life. So what's going to happen for people that are not preparing for their children and their life? If anything happens to you in the future, you will not leave your child unprepared. That child will not start from scratch. And that was exactly what our parents did. That is why a lot of us are crossing the Red Sea. A lot of them are dying to come to Europe. Now you are in Europe, you now know the information, you now know better. You have 3 children, and you're not planning for them. And you claim you love them. That is far from love. Mama, let me stop here. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my daughter. Thank you. You spoken well. At times, we don't need to blame them. There's what they call emotional manipulation. Most of us, we suffer emotional manipulation that we cannot reason straight anymore. We are emotion now take away our sense that we can't even take the rightful decision. If you tell somebody now, come and do your life insurance, death is inevitable. They will tell you, I cover my life with the blood of Jesus. I cover myself, my children, my household with the blood of Jesus. A white man can't tell you that. A white man will tell you it's interesting. How does it work? How much am I going to pay? How am I going to get the money I paid back? Can I have the pamphlet? Let me go and read it. It is not our fault. One need to work hard, very hard on oneself before you start seeing things a little bit different from the life that was really constructed for you to live. By then, you start asking questions. 50 euro every month, that is not too much. You can share it into different insurance just to protect yourself. You can still do insurance in case you are no more working. The insurance can still be paying you. But we are not being told. That's why we all are here to share the little information that we know other people are using that is really helping them. So let's dive onto today's topic. What I really want us to discuss today is what type of parents are you? What type of parents are you? Are you a sperm donor, or you are the one that just donate the ex. How can you explain yourself? What type of parents are you? Sister Uwa, welcome. Thanks for joining. Sister Uwa.
Good afternoon, Mama.
Welcome. How are you? Yeah. I think less than 6 months now. Before we continue, less than 6 months now. I have watched a video of our beautiful sister. Okay, of our beautiful sister who borrow documents to go outside and go and swallow white maggie. She could not make it. She kicked the bucket. I think yesterday I have still watched another video of our brother that still did the same thing that they were looking for. It was still confirmed that he could not make it. You understand? My fellow brothers and sisters, that thing is very, 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 very dangerous. Dangerous. That can kill, that can destroy. Why are we still doing it? Why can't we learn for what has been happening for? You have know somebody that this type of thing has happened to. It's either the person will go and end up in prison, or the person will now use his or her life to pay. If you go to school here, you can make 6 figures a month. You can make 8 figures a month. It's just for you to go to school. You can still make money in abroad, money that is not associated with any risk. Let's say you don't even love your father, you don't love your mother, you don't love your children. What did yourself do to you that you hate yourself so much that you have to risk yourself to that extent? Thank you, Prince UK. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you.
Mama, sorry, should I say something?
Yes.
You know, you said you can make up to 6 figures, you can make up to 8 figures.
Yes.
You know the problems that our people have? They doubt everything and they don't believe because maybe they are not capable of it. I want to say this so that people will hear. The black richest guy in our company, do you know how much he made last year, Mama? €500,000. This is a black guy. I don't want to talk about my direct Oga. He's a German man. How much he makes every year. Right? Now, if you come to our people and tell them there is an opportunity for you to be making money at the side of what you are doing, what you need to do is for you to make sure you are willing to learn, know what we do there so that you can work with us. They will doubt. All of them doubt. But why will I not give them benefit of doubt as well? Because they never know these things. In this same Germany, there are people that are black people that are successful. They work in all different companies. Mama said it. You need to go to the school, number one. Number two, you are willing to learn. What is making the black community to doubt that they cannot be successful in life? Mama, I don't know. Maybe we'll need to ask somebody this question so they will answer us. What makes you to doubt as a Black person that you live in diaspora, you are not going to be successful? What makes you to doubt everything they tell you about what will make you to be successful? Why do you always doubt? Why not you at least go do your research? Ask questions. Give benefits of doubt. Never say never. You never know that destiny helper you are praying for. You never know who God is going to send to you that will be your destiny helper. Stop doubting. Mama, I just say make I contribute that. I just want to give this information because you said it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That is fact. If you go to school, you earn good money. Then if you now know how to compound your money, you make bastard money. And this country give you opportunity. That key that can open plenty doors, you find it here, where you don't need a godfather. No godfatherly, just go to school, what you love doing. You do it where you prove to them that you have the key, you can do this thing well. You will get a job. And by the time you take every stress, other people problem away from your life, at the end of the month, once you take the necessary bill away, what will you now do with the remaining money? This is where investment is still coming. You don't know how to compound your money. There are people, professional, that will help you. Your money is secure, interest is there. Every year they send you your interest, all your money has built for you. It's a fact. I've seen people that before they get to the age of 45, 50, they've gone on pension because they plan for it. They plan when they were 18 years. They will never suffer again in their life. If where we are coming from, nobody educate us, they take the truth far from us, they hide it under the carpet. Now that you are grown up, why can't you read survey? I watched a podcast of Alibaba CEO. The advice he gave to us, the book, he said, if you know you are a CEO, the book he consider for us to read. If you know you are CEO, a book by Jim Collins, Beyond Entrepreneurship. So I took the audio part. I have to still read it. Some of our brother and sister, apart from that Holy Bible, since they stop school, they never take any other book to read. There's nothing wrong if you still read other book. It doesn't stop you not to read the Bible. By the time you read other book, nobody can gamble with your emotion. Ozuwa, brother Ozuwa, Osuwa. Don't be mad at me if I cannot pronounce your name.
Mama, it's me, Continental Mama. It's my second account.
What? What now happened to the Continental Mama?
Yeah, there's a lot of problem there first. I'm still there, but I just want a little bit peace. So that is why I opened. My native name is Oshuwa.
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 Not only you change the another account, you now go and put another picture entirely.
Yeah, it's me. Oh, it's still me.
Ah,
it's the same photo of me.
Wow.
Yes.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much, ma. I miss you so much.
Thank you.
It's a long time. Well done, ma.
Thank you. Sister Uwa, thanks for joining.
Thank you, Bigmama. Thank you. It's long I've joined you. Yeah, really, I see your posts. I see everything you do. A great inspiration for our youth. You are such a wonderful. The other day when I saw you dancing, when you are dancing, when you are walking, I said, okay, she has started again. I was so pleased to see you there. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for what you are doing, for the encouragement, and a lot. You are really changing a lot of mindsets. And this is what we are supposed to be doing. And when you carry it out, a lot of us will follow up, a lot of different angles. Because we Africa, we are really suffering from this mindset of diversity, this disparity. We are suffering from it seriously. And sometimes we lament of each other. Maybe we are not seeing it with our brother. But some of them, we don't even know that they have this bipolar problem that they see because the way they grow up. And the way they grow up, this thing is really affecting them. You see them rejecting what you program for them, what you are telling them. It's not really their fault because they already have it. That is why in Africa, we that is a little bit